What's going on, guys? Fierce Spartans here. In today's video, we're going to be going on a rant on the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 reveal. Quick note on the gameplay, this is my first nuclear ever on Black Ops 3, and it only took me 2.5 years. Congratulations to me. But yeah, let's get into this rant here. I do want to mention I have many more good things to say than I do bad things, and I'll get to those in a separate video. But there are a few big things in this game that I really do not like, and I don't understand the decision making by Treyarch and David Vonderhaar to do them. And it kind of blows my mind that they're kind of that out of touch with the community on a couple of these big things. And the first big thing is specialists. I don't get why specialists are back. Most people do not want them back. One, they just cater to bad players. It gives bad players free streaks that they should not get. And especially in Black Ops 3, where it's super easy to get them. And you can get them multiple times. Like, I can get probably the Sparrow 5-6 times in a good domination game. Especially when I'm running like non-lethal streaks and that sort of thing and playing a bunch of the objective. You can get a bunch of these specialists. Now, the one caveat, it doesn't seem like you can get as many in Black Ops 4. But again, that might change. The game's only in pre-alpha. They might end up making it where it's super easy again, like Black Ops 3. The other thing is that they do seem a little bit weaker. There don't seem to be as many lethal ones in this game. And that's good, but they're still pretty powerful from the gameplay I've seen. And that's not something that I want to see. And I just don't understand why they're back in the game. Maybe you guys have an idea on why they're back in the game. I have no idea, because if it were up to me, they would not be in the game, and they would never be returned to a Call of Duty game. But they've decided to do it. And basically, what we saw in the reveal trailer was, it was basically a Black Ops 3 trailer, but it was boots on the ground Black Ops 3. That's all it was. Like, I don't know why they also focus so much on the specialists in the trailer. It's pretty much just the Black Ops 3 trailer, boots on the ground. And I feel like if they just would have done a bunch of explosions, not focusing much on the specialists, the trailer would have been much well received. Like, after watching gameplay, I do have to admit, the game looks a lot better than what I thought the trailer looked like. But the trailer, I don't get why they showcase the specialists so much. And so basically this game's Black Ops 3 pretty much remastered with boots on the ground. Pretty much what it's going to be, and I don't get why they didn't give us Black Ops 2. It's what most of the community was asking for, and being very vocal about it too. And Treyarch and David Vonderhaar didn't deliver. They're like, nah, we want to give them Black Ops 3 instead. Really, if we would have gotten Black Ops 2 without target finders, without shock charges, better hit detection, maybe a nerf to C4s, maybe a buff to DSR to please all the snipers. Like, everyone would have loved the game. But instead, they give us Black Ops 3 remastered boots on the ground. So, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. But the other big thing is that it's 5v5. And now, this might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people. But you guys know Call of Duty players. We like to back out very easily. Like, the lobby you start with is definitely not the lobby you finish with most games. And so you might have like a duo in a 5v5 match now, and they're just like, hey, let's leave. And now you're in a 3v5 situation, which is a whole lot different than being in a 4v6 situation. And like, I feel like lobbies can start when it's not 6v6. In a 5v5 match, I almost feel like it has to be at the start of the match 5v5, or else it's not going to really work well. And the only reason why they're doing this is to make the game more competitive, which 95% of the players don't care about competitive. I enjoy competitive. I like playing league play and that sort of stuff, and league play is returning, and that's great. And I would have loved 5v5 for that mode, especially since we had the specialist system. I think 5v5 would have been great in that mode, but they should just stuck to 6v6, keep it a casual game. That's all Call of Duty will ever be, no matter how much they try. Unless if it like takes off on PC this year, because they seem to be doing more of an emphasis on PC, but no one cares about competitive Call of Duty. 95% don't care. There's only a few games that competitive is the main priority, and that's like what? League of Legends and Counter-Strike, maybe even Overwatch. Like, those are the few games, and I guess Dota 2 as well, but that's the same as League of Legends pretty much. Most games out there, nobody cares about the competitive scene, and I don't get why Treyarch and Activision are keep pushing it. I hope this is the last year they push it super strong. If it doesn't work out this year, stop trying. Let competitive players go play competitive Fortnite. Let's be done with competitive after this year. Please stop doing so much of a focus on that, because it's obviously not been working so far. The max Twitch viewership for an MLG event has been, what, 180,000? Which is not terrible, but when you compare it to like other esports that are getting like million or over or many millions, like it does not look very great. And it's kind of been at that same point for ever since like Black Ops 2, really. Like Black Ops 2 is when, you know, things started to kick off, but like nothing has really escalated that much since. I guess it kind of peaked during like Black Ops 2. Well, Black Ops 2 was kind of started. It kind of peaked during Ghost, I feel like, and then the advanced movement system really hurt it. And so hopefully we'll be done with it after this year. And the other big thing is all these equipments. Why can't we keep Call of Duty simple? Like, I saw that dude throw out like trip mines and stuff in the reveal trailer, and I don't get why they keep adding so many different equipments. And they're part of the specialist abilities, specialist grenades, I guess you could say they are. Here's where I get my nuclear, by the way, guys. Right there. Finally got it. But yeah, the specialist equipment seems a lot better than the regular frags and stuff in the game. That's very concerning. I don't like dying by BS. That's why I didn't like shock charges. I don't know why shock charges returned in Black Ops 3. I don't know if they're back in Black Ops 4 or not. Not quite sure. If they are, I'm going to be pretty pissed. Like, who keeps asking for shock charges? And this is a pretty good feat to end the game here, by the way. Nice 3-man, then bam. And bam. So we're going to end the video here. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. As I said, I have a bunch of good things to say about the game, but I just had to get a couple of the big things off, like Specialists and 5v5, off my chest. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and I'll see you guys on my next video.